Well, you may notice that I am sitting down while recording this. There's a good reason. On the first day of a ski vacation, I tore parts of my knee that you definitely don't want to tear. And a doctor examined me, and I said, why couldn't this have happened on my last day of skiing? He said, this was your last day of skiing. And he was right. Doe. Well, I'm hanging up my boots and pursuing full contact checkers. I joked about my ski accident before realizing the recovery time was about 50 years. Use crutches, I was told. Rest. Quit whining. I wanted to argue, but I didn't have a leg to stand on. For a year, we'd been looking forward to a Caribbean cruise with Laugh Again listeners and viewers of Laugh Again TV. But I began to dread the trip. Tottering through airports, airplanes, and a ship 350 feet longer than the Titanic. How will I navigate? I said to my wife. What was I thinking? But mostly I wasn't joking. Painkillers helped. But landing in Miami, I was finding little humor. 2 cranky flight attendants said there were no carts or wheelchairs. So Ramona walked, I limped, avoiding my grumpy old men look. 15 hours after leaving home, I lay in bed in a hotel in excruciating pain. On a scale of 1 to 10, it was a 14. Ramona hand-fed me pizza. Never once said, "You know nothing of pain. I gave birth to your children." Instead, she gently put an arm across my chest and whispered, "I'm not going anywhere. I love you. What can I do?" Angel number 2 was aboard that cruise ship. Carissa from New Hampshire. "I don't know why I brought this," she said. "I thought someone might need it. So I threw it in." She handed me a brand new knee brace, a lifesaver. It matched my clothes and coaxed me down long hallways. Thank you, Carissa. On the final night, I lay awake, dreading the pain. Knowing we'd be slogging through airports, my aching knees pressed against my chest there in economy. So I prayed my favorite prayer, "God, help!" 11 a.m., Miami Airport, Angel number 3. Boon me from Thailand. "Need help?" he asked. Oh yeah. He smiled and wheeled me through security in record time. No pat down, no problem. Then came Miracle 1. Our flight departed on time. It's true, honest, it happened. I was there. Waiting in Atlanta was Angel number 4, the sweet Inaya from India, who winged us to our gate where we witnessed Miracle number 2. Another on-time flight. You think I'm making that up? I'm not. But on that flight, I hit a wall. It wasn't childbirth level pain, but it was as close as a guy gets. I was dragging a leg behind me to the washroom when Angel number 5, a flight attendant, said, "You okay?" I pointed to my heart and I said, "I'm good here." And I pointed to my knee and said, "There, not so much." She whispered, "Can I pray for you?" She asked Jesus to give me strength and hope. Then said, "Don't tell the airline I did that." I laughed. "Here's how I remember it," I told her. "I begged you to pray for me and you finally said yes." And we're on Polish Airlines, right? Okay, so there's no problem. Waiting for our third on-time flight was another immigrant, Tim from Sudan. He wheeled me along as we talked of Africa. I told him of our Christian family. He said, "We're brothers." I assure you, the King of England never breezed through customs more hastily than we did. And when Tim wheeled us to our shuttle bus, we embraced like long-lost friends. In all my life, I have not overtipped as I did that day, and Ramona insists it was not the medication, it was my kind heart. I wish each day was smooth sailing, don't you? More often, life is a series of bumps and lumps and uh-ohs, but sometimes in the middle of it, we're surprised by the kindness of strangers and the goodness of God. Reminded that He cares, that He does extraordinary things through the ordinary obedience of His people, who help us look up and smile again. I want to be one of those people, don't you? And now, I want to beat my wife in a game of checkers. Hey, would you put a comment below telling us about a kindness to you or a kindness you've done? I'd love to read those. And now, go make somebody's day. Hey, you guys, what is this thing? This is far out, groovy. It's a Super 8 camera. And you know what else is super? When you subscribe to Laugh Again TV. Go ahead and tell all your friends. Thanks.